live, live on the Woodland Park Underground. My name's Michael Dalton. I'm running for city council, and I want to invite you to a couple of dates. They have set the date March 3rd. Crap, I don't even have the times. Now I gotta get the times for you. I can tell you real quickly. March 3rd, we will be having uh, a forum at the high school starting at. I had this all in front of me as I wrote this down, but I'll find it. Picture reminder. Not that one. Not that one. Save the date. Tuesday, Super Tuesday, March 3rd at 6:30 p.m. at the Dickson Auditorium, which is at the high school. We'll be having a candidate forum that will be run by the high school civics class. It's not for the high schoolers. It's actually for you guys to show up, learn more about the candidates. There are some high schoolers that can vote. Obviously, if you're 18, you can vote. If you're 18, I would encourage you to register to vote. But March 3rd at the high school, 6:30, a candidate forum with all the candidates run by the high school civics class. I'm excited for this and nervous. One, it'll be my first political forum. Two of them is or high schoolers run a forum. It could just be interesting and fun. So I would encourage you to not only show support towards your candidates for showing up, but also show support to the high school and the civics class for doing this, learning about their government. If I'm cutting out on you guys, I'm apologizing. I'm at an Airbnb, so I'm at the mercy of where I want you to March 11th. March 11th at the City Council Chambers, the actual Woodland Park Chamber of Commerce. So I know that can be confusing. Auditorium, which City Council Chambers at 5:30. So again, one's at 6:30, one's at 5:30. These are forums that are going to be run by two different groups. You got the high schoolers running one, you got the Chamber of Commerce running one. So pick your poison or come to both. I want to just encourage you to come support your local candidates, but learn more about them by coming to these forums. A lot of these guys don't have social media, or they're not as savvy as Dalton for Council is on social media. And so this is the time that you get to learn more about them. You'll probably know everything about me by the time we get to these forums, or you'll at least know more about me. But this gives you an opportunity, one, to submit questions to potential candidates. It gives you an opportunity to see how they interact amongst other candidates. And there's nothing on TV anymore. Everything on Netflix is a rerun. Everything on Amazon Prime is a rerun. So get involved. If you're a Woodland Park resident, voting member of the public, if you're just a general member of the public, maybe you're not a voting member, maybe you live right outside the city, but you want to see how the Woodland Park municipal elections are going down. March 3rd at the high school Dickson Auditorium, March 11th, City Council Chambers, March 3rd, 6:30 p.m., March 11th, 5:30 p.m. Both of these will start promptly on time, and you'll be able to submit questions. I don't know about through the high school forum. I don't know how that's going to be run, but the chamber has laid out very specific rules on how this forum will be run. And so you'll be able to submit questions, but you may not be able to ask them directly. The questions will be vetted through the chamber, and we'll go from there. So I want to invite you to all those things. And one more date I want you to save is starting tomorrow at 9:30. I will have Noel Sawyer, candidate for mayor, on the underground. And so if you want to learn more about Noel Sawyer, now I am going to, I'm extending this invitation via video right now, but I will extend this invitation in writing to the other candidates. Hey, if they want to use the underground forum to and the viewership of the underground to get their message out, even if I'm a candidate against those people, other council members, I think men should be able to, men and women, Kelly Case, men and women should be able to have discussions about our town and let the public hear it. So tomorrow is that first podcast. It's a little bit long form, we'll probably go for about an hour. We'll talk about different things with Noel, what he thinks, why he's running for mayor, what he sees for the future of Woodland Park, places where he thinks there could be improvement, places that are doing great but want to continue to do great. And so that'll be fun tomorrow morning, 9:30. Grab a cup of coffee and join me, Michael Dalton, potential candidate for city council, with another potential candidate for mayor. And we're just going to discuss our town. And so that'll be a fun time. But the big push is for those that maybe not be on social media, or you're not doing this stuff very much, but you want to learn about these other candidates. Make sure you save the date, March 3rd, Dickson Auditorium at the high school, March 11th, city council chambers. 2 different candidate forums run by 2 different organizations. So they'll be run differently. The questions and the answers will be different. And it should be a good time for you to learn about the candidates running for both city council and mayor. And remember, Dalton for council, the underground for council, Michael Dalton for council. It don't matter. You'll see it on the ballot and you'll know exactly who it is. Join me tomorrow morning, 9:30. I'll be right here. Yeah, I'll be right here. And Noel will be beamed in via web broadcast, and you will watch us talk about Woodland Park. You'll learn more about Noel Sawyer. You'll probably learn more about me, and we'll go from there. Hey, we are trying to make a difference in our town. When I say we, I'm talking about all the candidates, because they all have agendas, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Every one of the candidates is running for a particular reason. And so it is good for you to know as the voting public, especially if this thing really works. Because I'll tell you what, the last election, one candidate seat was decided by a card draw because there was a tie. I don't want to leave it up to a card draw. So make sure you register to vote. Vote Dalton for council. We'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Or you can just vote the underground for council. It'll work too.